Monday night, the bench night. Let's go. Hello, Pilipinas! This is the bench, and welcome to our huddle, where we offer a layman's view on anything and everything basketball from a bunch of regular dudes who eat, sleep, and breathe hoops. I'm Julio Dubs Hard, the Julio Dubs Hard, Dubs Die Hard, and with us again tonight, because Mike's not with us, we have EJ.
What's
Yeah.
up?
But you're an OG EJ, so you're an OG EJ.
Yep.
She sells on the seashells. It's Jay with us. Jay Homies is good on IG.
Cheers. Hello from the boonies.
Hello from the booty. So,
What's up?
what's up? Hi, guys. It's November 29, and it's a Monday, and we weren't here last Thursday because it was Thanksgiving. No,
Right. Right.
no, it's because we're also a bunch of regular dudes, and I think life converged on that day. And
So,
we all
kahit
ended.
wala tayong Thanksgiving, but if the wife wants to cook a turkey, well, you can't really
Yeah,
say anything.
yeah. The wife called
I'd
me a
rather have
turkey.
lechon.
We all turkeys.
So, anyone who's watching us, thank you for watching. If you're gonna join us here, and please do like and follow our Facebook page, The Bench Live, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Bench. Also, if you like our episode, more than liking and following, please do share. I mean, it's Christmas,
man.
the time for sharing and giving. So share it. It's 'cause we might get discovered by some stream. Herman Moreno, rest in peace. Hey guys, so we have a lot to talk about today,
Yeah, man.
and yeah, I wanna
It's
jump
been
right
a
into
busy
the.
week in the NBA.
It's been a busy week. I'm gonna go right into the. Oh my God, I did the same thing as the last time, and here we go. We start with the
Nagsalamin
East.
bigla.
Okay, so finally, was it the Brooklyn Nets weren't up here last week, no? I mean, they were
No, they
Well,
weren't.
they were. Yeah, but
the second or
That's
third,
not
somewhere
number
there.
one. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they should be there. I mean, that's
Right,
really, yung talagang nag-correct this week, Milwaukee, fourth fourth na sila. It's like
Yeah.
they were all the way down, and
With
I'm
us-
like, that's not gonna last.
Right.
with a 7-game winning streak, Milwaukee right now. If
Exactly.
you
I
notice.
mean that they were bound. They were bound to the Bulls. I expected them to drop. Yung surprising for me is still a lot of this is pretty not surprising. But what is surprising is Washington staying up there at third. I mean, like
until
if
now,
if they continue that, I mean, it's like the Lakers fucked up. That's all I keep thinking about. They let go of Caruso, they let go of KCP, they let go of Harrell. They didn't play Harrell. I mean, all of these guys are playing like bonkers right now. So Chicago and Washington being up there. Oh boy. What are you guys thinking?
I mean, if you notice, it's kind of fixing itself out in the East. Can't you tell?
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Right, diba? Wherein
Yep.
Yeah.
the Cavs are slowly falling, and Atlanta slowly going up, and Philadelphia's slowly falling. The Raptors are
That-
slowly falling.
Yeah, I mean that's just great. I mean, I already noticed past two seasons the East were pretty tight. They've caught up to the West in terms of
yeah,
strength, and they even won a few seasons. Toronto won, Milwaukee won, and so it's a really strong conference, right? And now you can see that all the way from 11th to the second seed, it's just 1 to 3 games apart only, so far. I mean, that's gonna start pulling away, but there's just a huge. There's no middle. It's like it's either you're at the top or you're fighting still for position. I mean, it's like 11 and 13. I mean, that's still nothing. So there's still a lot that that's gonna change. That's gonna change here. But I like seeing Charlotte up here. I think they have the craziest commentator I've heard so far outside of the Dubs. They're a lot of fun.
Love the Charlotte
Atlanta,
commentator.
yeah, yung commentator ng Charlotte, they're wild dude. I can't remember who it was, but
He's like the
their
best.
commentator's freaking wild. I mean,
heard-
it's like you get ganado ka manood, you know, but then you totally hear the bias for Charlotte. And that's what I'm starting to hear, you know, again as I watch the games. You get annoyed by the commentators of some teams, especially Atlanta, yung naburat sila sa so Warriors. I was like, whatever, man, you guys lost. Get good.
Do you know who the color commentator for the Hornets is with that guy?
No, I don't. I mean, I
It's
know
Dell.
Dell. Is it still
No,
Dell?
it's Dell. It's Dell. It's Dell.
The wildest guy there is Dell.
No, the wildest guy is the announcer. I forgot his name.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like one of the best in the NBA. But the guy always with him is Del Curry. Always.
Okay, no, yeah, that I know. But I know
okay,
the
okay.
dude that keeps going nuts when LaMelo goes on a streak, or you know, they do crazy plays and shit. The loudest guy, I mean, I haven't I don't remember who it is yet, but they've got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
hell of a commentating crew. You know, so I mean, they got good and they're fun to watch and listen to. So you know, I'm happy they're up there. And Milwaukee, it's like, oh, they still don't have Brook Lopez, you know, and they're up there. So that's
Yeah.
just a big
You, Jay-
warning to everyone. They're just biding their time.
Yeah. What about you, Jay? How are you seeing the East for now?
It's still where we were a couple weeks ago. I'm not really surprised that Washington's still up there. I'm not surprised Charlotte's still up there either. I really feel these teams have gotten a better roster this year. They're playing better together. I'm a little maybe more surprised with Washington as opposed to Charlotte because I think you know getting Harold Kuz, KCP there and parang bigla nag-gel eh. You know, at least Charlotte had sort of that same
Yeah.
core already. They already ran that roster last year. But Washington being up there, the way they're playing, because I have watched quite a few of the games, man. And my take is they should be there. Just based on the way they're playing. They're sharing the ball a lot. Beal is, dude, I'm surprised. I think he's a better leader than John Wall ever was on that team, man. He deserves to get that team and run it, you know, and be the main guy there. But he did get quite a few beef ups with regards to that roster, and it's clicking. It's clicking. TJ said nga, Milwaukee, well, you know, wala pang Brook Lopez nga yan. So I expect the Bucks to be up there eventually. I expect the Bucks to beat the Nets in the playoffs. That I said that when we started the season, man. I'm still gonna go with that. Even if Brooklyn's there, they've had quite an easy schedule, huh? They haven't really faced a lot of big time teams during this run to get to number one. So I don't know, man. Harden really hasn't hit his stride. He's got a ton of memes out there because of plays where you know it's just no freaking Ghana, man. No, not won't even bend over to pick up a ball, dude. What the
They're
hell?
booing him. They're booing him.
Yeah, he got booed. The last game he got booed in his own court, man. What the hell? So
But-
really, to be honest, I think there are better teams than Brooklyn. Brooklyn has two of the best scorers in the game. Yeah, sure. But if you can't defend, and there's no other, and we've seen that with the Lakers also. If there's no other support, dude, medyo tagilid yan.
It's like I know KD can do what he does. Malakas yan. But
Right,
if one of your top guys is kulang mentally, then the rest of the team is gonna feel that also. And at crucial moments, that's gonna affect how you do.
Right.
And so while on paper they're super strong, it's like it makes you feel that what's gonna happen at the most crucial moments, because we've seen Harden fail in those
Yes.
moments
Oh, yeah.
quite a number of times already. And
Right,
he hasn't changed. I think he's gotten worse.
He
Do you
has.
think
He's
Kyrie
not
will
in
help?
shape, man. Not in shape.
Sorry.
Kyrie?
Because I mean that's what would be
But
what would be kulang for the Nets to end up
But
becoming a good.
It's hard to talk about someone who hasn't even played, man.
Exactly, yeah, and who's probably not even in game shape
Diba?
right now,
No.
diba?
Have you seen him? He's quite gaunt, huh, compared to the way he was before. At least towards entering this season.
Yeah,
He lost weight, man. That scruffy beard and the
yeah.
Jerry curls isn't doing him any good either, man. It's making him look thinner. So, I don't know.
Why is he looking thinner? We've been noticing that he's looking kind of older and
There's
thinner. No, he's not.
he lost muscle mass, is what I think. It's
Why kaya?
out it's not being in game shape, man. Skill
Really?
wise, that's why he was able to still play a bit, diba, when he did play.
Yeah.
That's why he still looked good because he can carry
Baka,
that weight easy and
baka he has
skill
so
wise,
much
ang dami
beliefs.
pa rin niyang
Pwede ba yan? Baka he's
pwede.
doing everything. Baka he's intermittent fasting plus going vegan plus doing
Hey,
keto.
Hakeem Olajuwon used to do that, man. When he'd fast because he was Muslim.
Yeah. No,
When
but
it
baka
was
he's doing.
Ramadan, he'd lose so much
Yeah.
weight, man.
No, but maybe he's
Ano
doing
pa yan,
all.
ha?
That's what-
Entering the playoffs yan, that time when it's
yeah,
Ramadan.
yeah.
Diba?
But it's always going to be Kyrie. But I mean, I don't even know if he's going to end up going back. I don't know if even when he gets back, it's salvageable how their
Right.
chemistry is now. And
Right.
okay, I'll talk about something about Brooklyn before I guess we move to the West, since we're going to be moving to the West soon. How
Yeah.
similar is it that they have a bench problem with all their oldies compared to the Lakers, who have problems with their oldies also? What do you think?
The team Nets are actually younger compared to the Lakers.
No,
But,
but look,
the Lakers,
you have Brown. That's about it, diba? And
yeah, but with the Lakers lang, like with LeBron and Russ, those guys are in good shape. Even Melo's actually in good shape. I don't think Harden is. KD is in excellent shape, save for his skin.
Yeah.
He looks good. Did you guys see that meme, dude? With the skinny
come on,
legs and shit? Dude.
Jay, don't be an Ash. Don't be an Ash,
Wow.
Jay.
Parang nasunog.
Wow.
Scale na
Wow. I mean, it's like, I think I said this last week, but seriously, there are skin companies suddenly, holy shit, man, we gotta get in on this.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
diba? Kung
It's like
mapaganda mo yung balat nun, panalo
Dove
ka dyan.
men. I don't know, man. I mean, someone's thinking.
Anyway, I know that's bad.
Ano, West na tayo.
West na ba
Segue
tayo?
Oo.
We're good with the East.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I mean, it's like pretty self-explanatory. Although I didn't think Indiana would be that bad. I thought they'd
Yeah,
be better.
man. Really,
I thought Indiana
Yeah,
would be.
I thought they would
really,
be
really
better.
thought Indiana would be much better. Turner is so good, but so inconsistent. He can just
super.
drop off the face of the
Yeah,
earth one
Yeah,
game
he can
and
go 1
then
4 like
pull
he did
off.
today.
Yeah,
One
like the
out of
days.
4, Sabonis
It's inexplicable. It's
sucked today
inexplicable.
also. Giannis ate him up, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
have one.
inexplicable.
I have one possible explanation before we end the East. Maybe TJ Warren pala was that important. He's the only
think so.
one who's not
No,
there.
I think
which
so.
I thought it was McMillan. Apparently, it might be TJ Warren, for God's sakes.
I thought Lavert would exert more.
Exactly, diba? Yeah.
Pero wala eh. Diba? Wala eh.
We'll see. Anyway, go na tayo to the West. To the West.
Let's go.
To the West. Western
Yeah,
Conference, right there.
Here we are.
Na.
Yeah,
All right.
bigat, eh.
Go Dubs. Go Dubs.
Go Foo
Actually,
Fighters!
it's going to be a clash of the Titans, diba? We're going to be talking about the classic matchup later. So let's not.
It's hard to say go Lakers these days eh.
By
Foo Fighters na lang.
15 points. What? Ano na?
It's hard to say go Lakers these days ba?
Okay. Because, yeah. I mean, how.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what's more shocking, that you see Minnesota number 7 and the Lakers number.
Yeah.
The Lakers put it on
Well,
top
Okay.
just because they're the
All right.
Lakers
All right.
at 50%.
I am not surprised with the top three. It's nice to see Dallas
Yes, I'm
Dallas
not
up there.
either.
They're quite a bit of fun, and I like seeing that it's not just Luka because he was out for a while, but they still managed to
To win.
to go up there. They still managed to win. I'm happy they have Brunson. Even though KP is not the unicorn he thought he was, I mean he's working.
He's playing
so-
better, no?
He's playing a
He's
little better.
this
Yes.
season. Yeah.
He's I mean, I think he could do so much more, but it's a better Dallas team, so it's nice to see them up there. The
Right.
Clippers, dapat lang, I mean, they really do have the team to be up there. Portland, usual. Minnesota, that's worth talking about because we were saying na parang wow, what a shitty organization, and I mean, diba, we were saying na parang this is a team that should be trying already. They should tama na yung tank. They have it.
Minnesota, yeah.
They have the talent, and suddenly they started winning, and now they're in a seeded position. So I want them to keep that. I want to see this team get playoff experience. I want Anthony Edwards to get playoff experience, and Cat especially. Finally,
He's active,
he
yeah.
has a team that worth fighting for, right? And I hope the organization supports this. Make better decisions. I mean, that's the only thing I think that's gonna hold them back in the future if the organization makes really shitty decisions. And they're totally capable of it, and I still believe that they will. And after Minnesota, yeah, well, you got the Lakers. I'll leave that to Jay.
Yeah. Wait, before we go to the Lakers, Manoli, who's watching us, says he likes watching the T-Wolves. And yes,
They're good.
thanks for watching.
Whoa,
Yeah,
hey,
thanks
Manol.
for watching, Manols.
Cheers, brother.
Anthony Edwards is a great show every night. You don't know when he's gonna pop or do
Dude,
something completely
the Asman
athletically
is-
impossible.
Tunay na pang Marvel yan.
Yep.
I know.
Dude, yung I mean, I don't know if we discussed it, yung the dunk that's not counted.
Yeah, man.
So I know we prepared a video for that
Wild.
to show people
That was
again,
wild,
but
yeah.
it's like, what are you saying? So you can't jump from there? So that's gonna be a foul like right away? I mean, it's like, don't
The
call it.
defender was outside the circle also, huh? So
Yeah, but I don't know.
Should have been a no call.
it was really good. It's like
Yeah.
you're really
It should have
saying
been a no call. No call.
you have to jump over the guy completely, like over his
Right.
head for that to
Right.
count. Because if he's beyond the line and you jump outside of that, because I mean, it's like it limits how far you can jump, diba?
He just might.
Menzo, yeah. That's just stupid.
Probably will.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I know that it was a legit foul, but it was disappointing. It was. I got in the moment. I was like, no, don't call that, man. It's like, come on, ref. Don't you have feelings? Did you feel that dunk? It's like ang bilis niyang pumito eh. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
wow. It's like you didn't feel it. It's like it's
Right,
like
right.
this kind of dunks is just every day for this guy. It's like what playground does he play in?
Dude, he bounces like anything. Like remember
But
the
yeah.
one against Watanabe last season? That was just like I almost fell off my seat with that one.
Dude is nuts.
The
Dude is nuts. And
I mean,
and you know what? Even though if it was a foul, I'd count it. Part of the dunk of the year.
Yeah.
It should be there.
Should be. Should
I'll
be.
count
and you know
it.
what?
Really
And you know what's funny? They called him he's exactly what was advertised, hyper athletic, and they were worried lang that he'd ever develop a shot. But the guy's shooting
did,
threes
though.
already, man.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he's so
yeah.
that's a
It
human
was a
highlight
mental
for him
it
for
was a
years
mental
now.
worry, and that tends to be a huge problem, for kids entering the NBA, right? It's like there was all of this talk that he prefers football,
Yeah.
basketball really isn't his whatever. So so it makes you think he's just in it for the money and But he
Yeah.
seems to have
Right.
been proving people wrong, and I hope that continues.
He has a swag. He has a swag to him.
Remember also,
That
no, but
same swag
remember
Vince
also,
Carter had. Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you'd see it. He even walked up to Steph, man. 50. I'll do 50 tonight. Although he didn't. He ended up with
And
48.
Steph, it was
But he
hilarious.
has,
Steph's reaction was
I
just
mean, he
funny.
has
It's
the
like, yeah,
balls.
okay,
He has the balls to
sure,
say
buddy.
so, man. Yeah, ba?
It's like, yeah, he had the balls, to get say, I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
get 50. But Steph's seen it everything. So it's like, yeah, you do that. Go ahead. Sure.
Inabot
Manoli
pa niya
says the
sina
ref.
Kobe eh.
Manoli saying the ref sucks. Yep, that's true. That's what EJ was saying right there.
Every other play, I mean, it's like they can't. I gotta admit, they can't see everything, you know. But that is their job. And
Yeah.
when they miss stuff, it's really shitty. Just
Yeah.
earlier today, a ref missed a foul, and he was right there. It's like,
Right.
how'd you miss that? And then Steph was called for a T instead, and I'm like, no, no thanks.
Well, okay, but did you watch the game? Did you watch that game a while
Yeah.
ago? I watched it at like 4 in the morning. Of course, I got
Admittedly,
up.
I was
I
sleepy
didn't.
AF.
That was too early for
So
me,
who
man.
knows? Maybe it wasn't a foul, But when I saw it, I was like, kind of tough to call that one not a foul, Then
That
you just call a T,
transpired.
and
The
but
things
you
that
know what?
trans.
Okay, I'll take the T,
Yeah. No,
and
but
all the
did you?
points that followed.
I
He
touched
got
on
so pissed.
some of the other teams,
Terrence Mann. Oh, I'll make kwento lang. Terrence Mann bumped him on a play before, so he fell and he was pissed off with that. And then that play happened wherein he got fouled and he got teed up. And the next play after that, they called him for stepping on the line so gently, and he made a three. So Steph was like, okay, that's it, huh? Okay, let's. I'll show you. And next thing you know, that's he explodes for three straight and he practically puts the game away.
Other than that, okay, moving on from that.
Yep.
Um, Denver Nuggets is not gonna stay down there for long. That's
Well, they
impossible.
got to get players back first.
Yeah,
that's
but they're
one
not
thing.
staying down there for long. I think if anything, Portland or Minnesota goes down. I still believe the Lakers correct. Go up a few seeds. But the Denver Nuggets are taking a spot from one of these teams.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't even think Minnesota will last there, to be honest. Even though we've been talking about them,
Yeah,
but they still
I
have
said Portland because I'd rather have Minnesota up there.
well, yeah. Also, what do you think about the Kings? Same. Wala,
Well,
that's it.
they won two, and then they dropped one huge. There's still nothing to indicate that Gentry is doing a better job, but Bagley is finally playing
Yeah,
more. But wow, they stunk it up the last game. You thought they were starting to figure it out, but they were so bad last game. And so I don't know. I think Gentry was still part of that coaching staff. So I don't think that he's the solution there. But at the same time, doesn't matter how you're coached. If you're the best player on your team and you're the number 2 player on your team, you better show it. Okay, it's a one-on-one or whatever. So I think skill-wise, mentally, there's something wrong with Fox and Halliburton. It's like kulang sila, talent-wise. And then you've got Oklahoma City Thunder down there.
Well, yeah, that's about.
And we were just
that's
talking about this
about
fantasy. So yeah, you're only gonna watch the Oklahoma if you got their players on your fantasy, and it's like, and then it gets a little bit more interesting. They've got some fun guys there, but yeah, not a good team.
Yeah,
The Spurs.
I think this is time for us.
No, I don't think there's
I
anything
think
to
this is
talk
time for
about
us to
anymore
move
down
to-
here. Let's jump to the main topic.
Let's jump to the main topic right now because I mean, and it's happening this Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. That's what's gonna happen. So
Can't
on
remember. I
uh,
mean, yeah, possibly. I think it's a game or
this
two, a day or
wait,
two
this
from
is,
now.
no, Wednesday there. I think Thursday
Okay.
here, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So it's Clash of the Titans. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors leading the league at 18-2 versus the Phoenix Suns, who are the Western Conference champions, winners of 16 straight. That's what we're going to see. And they're facing each other twice. They're facing each other, one on the road. Well, one in
What's
first
the
in
both on
Phoenix
the road for
Is
the
it
other
like
team?
they're
of the other team. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sunod-sunod ba? Like there's no team in
Yes.
between?
No, no. It's two straight games for
Okay.
one in Phoenix and one back in
That's
Chase
a good
Center.
that's like a mid-season playoff type battle.
Yes.
So I know,
I
Julio. I
mean,
mean, I think you should give your
I
thoughts
don't.
on this one first.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll say this first: is that uh, Phoenix has both have been credited with having weak records. That's one. That's an interesting point. So this will probably be one of Phoenix's big tests, also facing the Dubs,
Yeah,
and this will
not
probably be
week record, week schedule. You mean?
sorry, weak schedule. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I meant. Weak
Okay.
schedule. Um, so I just heard a podcast a while ago that Phoenix also in its own right has not gotten the respect they've supposed to be getting, being Western Conference finalists last year, right? No one's really talking about Phoenix like they were talking about the Lakers or Brooklyn or Milwaukee. No one's really talking about Phoenix being a potential contender to actually win it all this year. You know what I mean? And little by little, they've just been racking up. They started quite slow, and they've been racking up the wins. And next thing you know, 16 wins later, they're the number two team in the West. No one expected the Dubs either to be this good right now. So it's gonna be a slugfest. It's Chris Paul versus Steph, dude. That's gonna be a slugfest.
Always, always. I
Always.
always look forward to the Clippers when Chris Paul was there. I always look forward to beating them. Um, and I think it's bullshit when they say weak record or whatever. They're still the number two seed right now. And
Yes.
all you gotta know is that they went to the finals last year. Same team,
Yep.
and they're still good, right? Booker
And nothing.
and Aiton, I think, only got better under the mentorship of Chris Paul, and they've got a very deep lineup. So
They have JaVale.
I don't think there's anything that you can say to tell me that mahinang schedule. That's a weaker. I don't know. That's a weak thing to say.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous team. It doesn't matter what their schedule is gonna be like. That they're gonna win 50 plus, and I think this is gonna be a crazy game on Thursday. It's gonna be fireworks. I think it could get chippy.
Well, okay. I'm gonna check the schedule because according to Manoli, he says Phoenix has a game between. So I'm actually gonna check on that. 'Cause I know only on the Dub side, and Ted here, who lives in San Francisco, says it's Tuesday in Phoenix and Friday here in San Francisco. I know the Dubs are facing Phoenix.
And he's watching it
Um,
live on Friday. Well, screw you, Ted. Joke. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Oh God. Jelly naman.
No, you weren't jealous at all, huh?
Not at all. I'm
I
dying
wanna
to
check.
watch a Dubs game. I'm
I
dying
know,
to watch a Dubs game, man. The last
dude. You
the
know
last
what?
game I watched the Dubs play, Bogut was still playing with them, and they no, and it also was against Phoenix, but Phoenix totally sucked then, and they blew them out of the water. I think they won by 30.
But you know what? Ted's trying to get me to go to the States, and he's gonna set me up now to watch the game. And I think if we all go there, he'll probably set us up. But I don't
I'm
know. He'll
totally
probably
planning. I'm planning to go first half of the year, so that
next year.
I'll either end up there uh, right before playoffs or somewhere there. I don't know if playoffs are expensive tickets.
No, yeah,
So I
that's
hope
hard.
this podcast picks up. And someone's
Jay, what
like,
do you
"Oh, these guys have to be there." Huh?
Jay, what do you think about the matchup, man? I mean, is it you're like
Huh?
bad trip? What do you think about the matchup? Because it's not the Lakers, you look kind of
I
down.
don't think it's gonna be as close as you guys think it will be. I don't think it's gonna be as good a game as you guys think it will be.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you
Oh,
think?
it's gonna be a
Really?
game, sure, but it's not gonna be as good a game as you guys think it's gonna be. Phoenix,
Meaning
I
that
expected them. You guys mentioned you didn't expect them to be up there. I expected them to be up there. But I don't think it will be that good a game because the Dubs are in a different tier right now. Sure, 16 of the 16 straight wins that the Phoenix Suns had. How many teams are playoff teams there?
uh, no, well, what
Would you
from
know?
their games?
Yeah, from the 16 straight wins they had
Well,
to get to
well,
where they are now.
recently, now they've faced already Brooklyn, New York, Denver, Dallas. It's been getting better. Like they faced Dallas twice.
Denver, you can't claim Denver to be one of the elite teams
Yes,
right now. That's still
yes.
an easy win for me. You're playing Denver without players, man.
Okay,
Right?
then the only real test they had recently was Dallas, and maybe Memphis, Brooklyn, New York. Because
Dallas
the
sucks.
others,
Because of
yeah,
how Dallas is playing right now, and
Atlanta has been
that's
floundering,
a
so
good win for the Suns. But of the 16, I would think it was a
they faced Atlanta.
fairly good Atlanta. Atlanta's not doing shit right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
They're
kind of
fine.
weak
Yeah.
because they've got players that are
like
down.
like Denver. Atlanta's down there for a reason. There's no Hunter, no Reddish, no Bog. Even
Yep.
when they're playing hurt, man. So
It's like
no, I can't say that's a good win.
their strength is their weakness right now. It's a normally
So
very
why
deep
like
team in the wings. Right now, they have no wings.
no, none. Yeah, diba? And that's a big part of their game is that eh. Trey kicks out a lot. He needs his shooters around, man.
No, but
Kevin
I was
Durant,
saying,
Capella.
Yeah. No, but what you're saying, Jay, is that you think the Dubs will easily win the games? Is that where
It
you're
won't be
coming
as
from?
easy. It won't be as easy as you may think I'm trying to say. But it's not gonna be a game. The game, nah, man. Dubs
I
will
think it
win.
is. I think
Book
it
it.
is
Dubs will win.
because Phoenix is tough. Phoenix is tough,
I'm
no joke.
I'm going for a split.
And I think they're hungry. They lost in the finals. They hated that. And it's like perfect team for Phoenix to show that they're still legit, and people are gonna start talking to them, talking about them, if they win, right? And there's a chance that they will. Now, the Dubs, what has not been said about the Dubs season so far? I mean, every single expletive, exaggeration that you can come up with, it's like it might even be the truth. I mean, they're
Well,
they, they're hot as
they
fuck.
practically own they practically own every single stat category that's right there right now. Point spread, assists, offensive rating. They're probably all top three
Even their
from last
defensive
I checked.
rating is pretty good, man.
No, their rating right now is number one. I think their offensive rating pa nga is number two because I think there's I think Charlotte's number one right now with offensive rating. Um, they have the highest spread in wins among all teams right now at 15.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, there's a reason why they're up there.
yeah,
There's a reason
but
why they're beating everyone. Not just
but Phoenix
mediocre
is
teams, not just teams that are injured, but everyone, dude. They
yeah,
only lost twice.
but Phoenix is still only one game behind the Lakers.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Sure.
And
I'm
you know
saying
what?
lang. I'm saying lang, the schedule-wise, the Dubs have played far more better teams in that stretch. I think. Go check
Yes,
if
no,
you
no,
want to
no,
check.
no, 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 no. It's
Then
true.
then the
There was
Phoenix
a
Suns.
stat
So there's a
in
reason why the Suns are there. Not that I don't expect them to be there. I'm just saying the Dubs are just a tier
Yeah.
higher, pa.
No, the Dubs had something like the 26th weakest schedule, and the Suns were
And
actually like 28th, something
we're
like that.
talking about the Dubs without Clay, pa.
And I
Oh,
think
Paano
when you
pag-
say that
Dude,
that
come on,
their
man.
schedules are weak, that was before pa that we're starting to see the standings of these teams
yes, yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's
It
like
can change.
in hindsight, not really a weak schedule.
Yes, and it's so nice for wait. Oh, hold on. It's so nice for Ted to say, "Let's all fucking go. Let's all watch. Let's get a suite." So,
Oy, Ted, we'll take you up on that, huh?
but of course, Ted will also say that the Dubs will win. Um, Probably not as exciting as this.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Dub Sacramento din. Exciting, di ba? Triple overtime. Hayo.
Hey, man. No, but Ted is also a big. I mean, actually, if a little bit of trivia is that um, he's such a diehard fan, is that he was able to. I'm just gonna say it on the broadcast. Is that he was able to help me get my collection of replica Dubs rings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is
So
that the one
if
you
you
brought to the palms?
yeah. So if you're asking me who helped me with that, it's Mr. Castro right there.
That was very nice.
He, so he can set us up definitely right there in San Francisco. So
Well,
thanks for
okay.
watching, though, Ted. Thanks for watching.
But let's break it down matchup wise, right? Um, who's gonna be guarding Steph? It's either Chris Paul or Booker,
They'll throw
right?
everyone at Steph, dude. They can't
No, but
be
I mean
just
it's like
one
the start.
player
It's like,
trying to
and then
guard
you've
Really?
Steph.
also then
They'll
you've got
throw the whole
Mikal.
roster at Steph.
So it's those three. Any of those three guys, and Mikal probably has like the best shot of kind of sticking to him. But if he's on Steph, then who's on Poole? Because I think that's gonna be the weakness of Phoenix. It's gonna be their guard defense. Eh, pero Dubs naman, wala naman silang sagot kay Aiton, right? So, but yeah, and I agree with that GP2 will stick to Chris Paul. He doesn't have the speed, but he's very. I mean, a lot of people underestimate Chris Paul. You know, he's very wily. He's still a wily player. You know, but yeah, Mikal on Steph, Booker on Steph. I'm still not very familiar with Booker's defense this season because I've always said that he's a great offensive player, but he is crap on defense. And if he continues to be, then
He's
we'll see this
gonna
game. This is good. This is
he's
gonna be
gonna have a
the
hard
test.
time with whoever he covers.
This is gonna be their
The
test because I
the
mean they went all the way to the finals last season, right? But the Dubs were not in the way. But now it's like they're
exactly.
rightfully where they're supposed to be. That is a championship team with
Right.
championship caliber all stars, right? But it's gonna
The
be a
other
tough game.
way, the other way pa nga, you're talking about who maybe Booker could guard, should guard. I don't think it'll really make any difference because the Dubs are loaded on that end of the court. But if I put Wiggins, who's a bigger guy, on Booker, dude, mahirapan yan si Booker.
Oh yeah,
Tingnan mo.
for sure.
Wiggins is an
I believe
underrated
so.
defender.
I agree with that. They might
He's
put also.
defended really well with the Dubs.
Why
man.
didn't si
That's
Poole?
part of why
Why didn't si Poole
why the
like what
Dubs are
like
doing
what Ted
so
said?
well.
But they can put anyone. They can switch it
Sure,
up.
pull on Booker. I'd put
I think it's
Wiggins.
Steph on
Dude,
CP3
di na makakatira yun.
and yeah,
Lahat paloob.
Poole.
Laki kaya ni Wiggins.
Poole is a great defender now. Well,
Yeah,
not
yeah, yes.
great. It's good.
No,
He
no, it's
became
good.
a good defender. You know,
Improved.
so that
Personally, I'd rather put Wiggins on Booker so that Poole doesn't have to think about D and just goddamn shoot the
but it's
ball.
good. But
man.
he will need to. I mean, because it's gonna be the both of them. So there's gonna. So I'm just saying during the switches, it won't be as big of a problem. You know, I mean, I don't think there are gonna be holes in the Dubs defense from guard to wings, they're gonna have
And
problems
yeah,
with Aiton.
and
That if
let's not.
Aiton figures out this game, they're gonna have problems with him. If Aiton decides to
We'll,
stretch a bit,
yeah, but that's
decides
a
to
very
work
good point. We'll
inside, they
see
have no
though,
answer
because
for that.
that's a very good point. We'll see though, because I've not seen Aiton really, you know, play that great this season.
Well, yeah, because he's been
Every
down,
he has
right?
been,
And he
he
just
has
got
been,
back.
yeah,
So I mean, but
yeah.
he's been
We'll see.
working.
We'll see what kind of shape he's
He's
in.
slowly getting back. So
Because
this could be the
Draymond can
game
defend him,
where,
man. Looney can defend him.
yeah, it is
Even
there.
Bryce
Draymond and
can
Looney are
defend
gonna
him.
be
Yeah.
on him for sure. I'm just saying. So Ted just said Kardashian and Booker.
Or maybe Booker on Kardashian.
Oh wow, wow.
I'd rather have, no, if I were Booker. You know,
Hey, and that's
because
true, huh?
that on
Hey,
top.
the Dubs and the Suns are also meeting on that
100%.
Christmas Day matchup. That's also a very good point that
Wow,
Ted put
exciting,
forth.
man.
Yep.
It's like so the top two teams are gonna be meeting each other 3 times
Yeah.
in December.
And Manoli was right. Phoenix has a game against Detroit in between
It's Tuesday,
their
Friday.
games.
That's quite
Yeah.
We should
gap.
this.
There should be
But
at least one game in
no,
between.
but that's Phoenix. The Dubs don't. The Dubs don't have a game. The Dubs are just Phoenix and Phoenix.
We should
Phoenix
watch
has
this game.
yeah. Phoenix
We should
has
watch this game.
which game against Detroit?
No, Phoenix.
What?
Hey guys, you have to excuse me for a while. Huh? I got a slight
sige, sige.
emergency.
Aight,
One
aight,
sec,
aight.
one
Oh,
Go ahead,
okay,
man.
okay, okay.
No, I'm saying we should watch it live. We should watch. Okay, we should watch the Dubs and the Suns live.
Yeah, yeah. On a Thursday we should, right? We
No, but
should.
I mean like together.
We're gonna talk about that, and like, I am fully vaccinated. But where will we watch? Let's talk about that off broadcast. You know what? I hope Jay's okay, and we're running a little bit late already.
Yeah, yeah,
and-
yeah. I mean, I think we've discussed already quite a bit
Yeah.
about this. I mean, I think Jay doesn't think it's gonna be that close. I personally think it's gonna be a crazy game.
I think it's gonna be a wild
and very much, right? I mean, whatever you think, people are still looking forward to it. It's the top two teams. I mean, the East still figuring it out. I think the West, this is it. This is going to be
Yeah.
top two for the foreseeable future. I
Yep,
don't
and
think
it's-
anyone is taking Phoenix's spot, barring any injuries.
Yeah, and it's Chris Paul versus Steph all over again, so it sells
Of course.
well.
All that is always, I always love to make fun of Chris Paul, but he's the best point guard, I think, in the league. I think Steph is the best shooting guard in the league. Just for that reason. I mean, it's like, I mean, sure, they list him as a
Okay, you
point
know what?
guard, but
I'll only agree with CP3 as the best point guard because there are no more real true point guards left in the NBA.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's calling him the point guy. But yeah, okay, sure. He's
Okay.
good.
So, well, thanks everyone for watching. I mean, thank you, Manoli, for watching, commenting. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Joshua, for commenting also about Mikhail Bridges. And I want to answer, though, Manoli, one more. He asked something which we weren't able to address. He asked how Bagley's doing with the new coach. Last I checked, he played 2 games really well. I mean, pretty okay. And then he played again today, not so good.
Not-
And now Metu's getting more playing time again. So
Yeah.
we don't know if he's going to end up really going tuloy-tuloy with.
It was just a blowout. It was just a blowout last game for them. So that just ruined all the minutes for everyone.
Yeah.
But I mean, Bagley still hasn't shown anything really that is worth talking until he really until a coach trusts him and they get him. I don't know, a developmental coach like the Dubs got for Weissman. I mean,
Yeah.
he hasn't shown anything worth talking about.
Welcome back, Jay. You're still good?
Welcome back, Jay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Jay.
Okay. Go back. No, we were just wrapping up. No, we were wrapping up already. You have any last thoughts, Jay, on the Phoenix and Dubs matchup?
Yeah, I do. December 11, La Colina in
Knox!
Poblacion.
Yes!
I'm finally having a fucking gig, dude. So
Watch him, homies.
whoever's out there loves real good music, fucking go, and I'll buy you a fucking beer if you make it, man.
Hey, you know what? Next time, every time we have, was that Sunday you gave? Okay, when is that? December
11, La Colina
11.
in Poblacion. Yeah, man.
in Poblacion. Homies is good. It's back on the band scene. Max naman, he's back on the scene. Dude, we're gonna
Fun
flash
naman,
that
fun
poster.
times.
No, we're gonna flash the poster next episode, Jay. Diba? It's
Kumita
gonna be
naman after almost
Yeah.
2 years.
Congrats. Anyway,
job.
thank you all. Thank you. And
Thanks, man.
thank you for watching. Thank you, everyone. Again, please like and share our episode to all your loved ones.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. And you know what? It's kind of been off. I don't know if you guys were noticing we had technical problems. The bandwidth has
Yeah.
been weird the whole episode. That's why it's been kind of off for me.
Right.
I
Right.
hope you guys just thank you for dealing with it. And I hope it wasn't so bad. I'll check it out on the rewatch. Hey, have a good night, guys. And Jay, send us home.
We said it first, only here on the Bench.
The bench.
Bench.
The Bench.
Hey, thanks, EJ.
The bench.
Cheers,
Probably be
guys.
seeing more of EJ a lot now. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.